You are watching Sammy, the Interviewing Toucan, made possible by the Indiana Young Readers Center. Hey, everybody, I'm Sammy, and I'm here today with Lisa Phipps. Hi, Lisa, how are you?
Hi, Sammy. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be talking to you today. You know, talking to Indiana authors is like my life, and you're a new Indiana author, and I'm so excited to talk to you about your debut book.
Yay. Yeah, I love talking about Starfish. Starfish is a middle grade novel in verse.
Oh, wonderful. So I've got it here and you've got some copies there. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Sure. It's about a girl named Ellie, and she is bullied relentlessly because she's fat. In the story, readers get to learn all about the people in her life that are there for her and support her and encourage her and accept her for who she is. And they also get to watch as she learns that she can stand up for herself against all the bullies without attacking others. And then she has a right to be seen, to be heard, to be noticed, and to take up her space and her place in the world. And that's what we call starfishing. Because if you imagine a starfish, then that, how they're all kind of stretched out, taking up all kinds of space. And so that's what Starfish is all about.
One of the relationships in the book that I really love is the relationship with her father.
The interesting fact about that is that a lot of people say, "Oh, I love the dad. The dad is amazing. Was your dad like that?" And I always tell them, "No, that's actually based on the dad I always wanted to have because my dad died when I was a little girl." And I think that's what's great about fiction is that you can go back and create the story any way you want it.
Yes, I love that. I've heard that from a couple of authors that sometimes it's just nice to write the story that you want to read or the story that
Mhm.
you needed when you were young. And in this case, you just got to write the dad you wanted. And I'm very sorry that your father passed away.
Yeah.
So, Lisa, let's talk a little bit about Indiana. You're from Indiana, is that right?
I am from Indiana. I am from Kokomo, Indiana.
Cool.
And I lived in Muncie for a little bit when I went to Ball State. So, yeah, I am a Hoosier.
You're a Hoosier. I'm a Hoosier. We love Hoosiers here. Can you talk a little bit about where you are in your creative journey? Where do you hope to be someday? Do you hope to have other books? Are you working on another one now?
I do. I am working on book two right now. I am writing it. It is currently, things can change, but it is currently set in Indiana.
Is Starfish set in Indiana as well?
Starfish is set in
It,
Dallas, Texas,
that's right. It's in
but
Texas. Yeah.
yeah, but her best friend in the beginning of the book moves away to Indiana. So she does visit Indiana in Starfish.
Oh, great. Great, great, great. So the book that you're working on now, is it a sequel to this book or is it just a second book?
It's a second book. It's totally different, has a whole different cast of characters and a totally different theme. But I keep getting asked if I'm going to write a sequel to Starfish. And someone even asked if I'm going to write a prequel to Starfish. So I'm not quite sure. I had never planned on it. I'd never even thought about it, but I keep getting asked that question. So, now my mind wonders if maybe I should or could. We'll see.
Well, it sounds like Ellie's story is really resonating with a lot of people. I think that's beautiful.
Yes, yeah, a lot of people have a lot of good things to say about how it is helping them starfish in their lives and how it helps them when people have been bullying them, how it helps them learn how to stand up for themselves. So I do like that it's helping change people's lives for the better.
Look at you. You're changing the world. I love that. So, Lisa, do you have something to do a show and tell with us today?
I do. In my book, Starfish, if you read it, Ellie, one of her best friends, is actually her dog, which is a pug named Gigi. And I had a pug named Gigi. And
Oh,
here are the pictures of her. So she was based on a real live pug. And you can see she has a lot of clothes, a lot of toys, and I
she looks like
spoiled
she
them.
has a big personality.
Oh, she did. She never chased a car, but we lived near Dallas Fort Worth Airport, and every time a plane went overhead, and there were always planes overhead, she would chase the plane. She never caught one, but she would take off full speed and try to catch a plane.
Oh my goodness. So she was trying to fly like a bird. Well, man, I can relate to that. Totally. Oh, Gigi looks so sweet. So she was your dog when you lived in Texas.
Yeah, she was. She has since passed away. I rescued her when I lived in Texas, and then when I moved back to Indiana, I brought her back with me. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
wonderful.
she
Well,
she liked Indiana except the winter. She hated the snow.
she's not alone in that for sure.
I'm
Well,
sure with a toucan being in the snow is not any fun, Sammy.
That's totally true. I get a lot of people that ask me sometimes, am I a native toucan? And I just have to be honest and tell folks, I'm not a real toucan. I'm a Hoosier toucan, and I think that's kind of a lot different. But, during the winter, I tend to just hibernate, which I know is not typical, but that's what I do. I think some people hibernate in the winter too.
I'd like to.
Right, absolutely. Well, Lisa, this has been such a delight. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the debut of your first novel, and I hope we get lots more from you in the future.
Oh, thank you, Sammy.
Well, this is your favorite Hoosier Toucan, encouraging you to read local. So long, everybody. Bye, Lisa.
Bye bye.